We're here at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. I'm Erin Summers here with Declan Doyle, assistant offensive coach for the Saints. Here you are coaching the tight ends. What is it like being in an elevated role, doing something a little bit different?
You know, I think it's great anytime that you can be around these guys. You know, obviously we're exposed to them sometimes in this draft process. It's a little bit less exposure. You know, you're not around them quite as much. You get maybe 15 minutes with them to try to figure out if they can learn, you know, how they retain information, all that stuff. But you know, as far as, you know, being around these guys this week, it's a great opportunity to get a real evaluation. It's very similar to how we're handling our guys in our own room, just putting in an install and going through all that stuff. And so it's just been great, you know, to be able to do that. And then, you know, in addition to that, obviously, to be in a little bit more of an elevated role where you're in the front of the room and being able to install and all that stuff, it's really good for, you know, just the development of us as coaches too.
For our Saints fans that aren't exactly familiar with what you do on a daily basis, kind of what is the role of an offensive assistant?
You kind of do everything. It's like a jack of all trades. It's a lot of the stuff that people don't want to do, but, you know, drawing for the playbook or running the scout teams or, you know, assisting with the tight end position or, you know, just stuff that comes up on a daily basis, projects that'll come up that Pete wants to work on or whoever. You know, that you're master of all, and you know, you kind of gotta manage your time and be able to handle all these different things that you juggle.
When you got into coaching, you didn't necessarily play football, though, correct?
No, I didn't.
You started out playing baseball.
Yeah, so I was better at baseball. So I played baseball for 2 years. And then I had an opportunity to go to the University of Iowa to be a student assistant. And I chose to do that just to try to kind of get my foot in the door. I didn't know if I would be any good at it. But I went and I had an awesome experience, able to build kind of a foundation of, you know, fundamentals and techniques and what's to be expected of coaching. You know, whether it was the tight end position or I worked with the running backs as well at Iowa. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a different journey. I think a lot of guys, you know, whether they played in college or further into the league, you know, they have exposure that way. But you know, for me, I think the one thing that was really positive was I had no preconceived notions about anything. You know, it was very much a clean slate, and I was able to learn from some really good teachers that, you know, obviously imparted some knowledge into me.
What are your coaching goals then?
You know, I think everybody wants to try to take this as high as they can and try to impact the most people you can. I think that for me, it's about service. It's about you know, providing value to people's lives and trying to help guys reach places that they can't reach on their own. And so, you know, the higher you go up, the more people you can impact. And so for me, you know, that would be someday leading an organization and being able to impact the biggest reach that I can.
Hey, sounds great. Good luck this week and with that down the line.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Erin.